Hello guys, with you yesterday is Victor Olubusui from Swiftovic Connect, and today we'll be looking at the part 2 of the make.com, and this is how we're going to do this. I already have this created. I clicked on scenario. From our part 1, you would know how to create this. So now I'll be adding the Google form. Now once I add the Google form, I'm going to need to log into my Gmail account. So this is what we do. Click on create a connection. Once you click on create a connection, you would have this. So you need to click on sign in with Google. So you click on this, then you click on continue, you click on the email address you want to use. So once we are done with this, it's going to load and we'll be getting into this. So it will show this create a connection. Then we'll be adding our form ID and also the limit. We'll be editing these details. The form ID can be seen in the link through where we created the form, which would be on the Gmail account we're using creating this form. So we'll be clicking on the form link. We'll be checking that out in this tab here. So we'll click on that. It's going to load, then we'll select form. So once we select form, you would let's select form. We're going to scroll down to receive form here. So once we receive form, we're going to select that. So now we have the form. Now we'll wait for it to load. Then we'll select the form we created for this, which is our core 2 training form. So once we click on that, it's going to load. Then we'll copy the link. We'll copy the link above. There's a code in between those links. Apologies that I didn't show. I was recording the scene of this. So the code is shown in the URL section. You see a group of numbers and letters in between the link. So once you click on that, you're going to copy that. Once you copy that, you are going to just leave it and come back to your form ID. Then you enter the form ID here. You click copy and paste. You paste it. Then you also work on your limits. We are going to be editing this. Then we would save. Or if you want to search, you can search. You can search, but it's not necessary since you have the code correctly copied from the search bar. You can go on with that. So now we have the limit where you can leave it as it is. Then we'll click on save. You can read that you see what results and doing this and that. And okay, let's edit that. Let's say 1. Because if you go to yours, then you save. Then once you save it, then you confirm if your code is correct from the link. So once you copy and paste in your code, you can get right into it. You would see the link above. It is above the search bar for your URL there. You paste it in again. Then we'll click on save. Once we click on save, we've added our first scenario, which is the Google form. Then you would be choosing this. You would need to check it out from which point do you want to start processing data. Then use this from now on, and then we'll click on save. Okay, then we've done that. Okay, so now we are going to be adding the second section, which is our Gmail. We are connecting our form to our Gmail, so anyone that fills this form would get an automatic response whenever they fill the form. So we'll be attaching our Gmail. Now we need to create a connection with the Gmail to continue with this. Now we are going to sign in just the way we did that. You can name it, you can give it any name, and we're going to be signing in with our Gmail account. Then we'll click on continue. Then once you click on continue there, then we'll wait for it to load, and you can see it is processing. Then you can add the subject, and you edit those details while you see as I do this in this session. So once you do that, we'll be editing the details. Let's recipient address should be automatic recipient address. So we'll be clicking on that set bar, then we'll scroll down and check out we'll pick it from our form we'll pick the section for the email from our form. We'll select it there and make sure that anyone that fills the form, any email that appears in that section, they automatically get a response email. Now you click on this, you select the form you want to use, and we are going to do this text and binary functions. Then you select that. Also, emails that are coming, you will be getting the response automatically. Then we can also fill the subject. We can add a subject to this, what we want to be the heading of the email. So you can see our heading here. Then also we can add our body. After we've added the subject, we can add the body type. We can add the details of what they get, the response they get. So we'll be working around this. We'll be editing this body type and adding the details of the subject. So we can use HTML. We can use a normal email body. So here we'll be adding the content. This content would be also generated from a kind of HTML code. If you want, you can also add a regular email text for your response, so it doesn't stretch you out. So once you click on that, you can type in the text and we are good to go with that. Then after that, we are going to do this. You can see the form. Everything we are doing, we're making reference to whatever we do on the form. Okay, now we've entered the details of our email. Now we'll be editing this accordingly. I had already prepared this beforehand, so I just copied and pasted it here. So now I'll be editing this. I'll be attaching the details of how it is going to be. So let's get into that while I edit. So now I'll be editing the details, inserting my details here. I generated this content from the details I entered, like from an AI. So I had to just edit it out and fill it out. So you can see the P paragraph and all. So all these things are very necessary so that you can have heading, you can have body and the likes. So once I'm done editing that, I can go on with the process and let's get into it. Now we've edited, we are still editing, and once we are done with this, we'll set it up. So now we are still kind of editing the details. We are making sure our details are included in the sections we want our details in, and we are making sure we have the paragraph, we have the heading and the strong bullet points, all those necessary things that we need. All these are what we cover in our training session, like all this, how to create this kind of HTML codes to input. You just need to paste it in, because if you start like crafting this out, it takes time, and so there's an automated process to get this kind of content. You paste it in and you're good to go. So with this, there are different processes to each automation. Like this is just Gmail and Google Form and Google Sheets. There's another for Telegram, WhatsApp connection with your form. All these are what we cover in our automation classes, and I'm looking forward to you guys' registration. And so now we are still kind of editing this. It takes time to just make sure it is perfect, so we don't send, so the automated option doesn't send a wrong message to those that fills the form. So we have to be very careful with how we enter the details, how we edit the details. So now we are still going to, okay, so now let's continue with this process. Now we are still checking if we've entered the necessary details, and we are good to go. So after this, we are going to still confirm if everything we are doing is on track and we are not sending the wrong message. So we have to be very careful whenever we are doing this thing because it's automated. So anytime anyone fills this form, they get an automatic response by the AI. So once we do that, so let's see. Now we're going to be checking out everything we've done. So, okay, it is correct. Now we've done that. Now, you don't need to turn on this every 15 minutes since it's something that should be done consecutively. And mind you, we are using a free make account. You can save. We're going to save this. So we've saved it. You have to always save whatever you do and make sure it is running and it is on. It is toggled on. So we've linked our form to the sheet to the Gmail. So any response that comes through your form, let's say, is going to get an automatic response from us. So this is what you can do for your businesses, and you get results. So now we are done with linked this. We are going back to our form to just test it out. We are going to record a conversation. We'll be entering our personal details, which is my personal details here. So I'll fill my full name, I'll fill my email address, my WhatsApp number, and the likes into the form, so I get this automatic response. So I click on next. Now I fill the second section of the form, which is to know background. And I would love you guys to register for this course. We'll be communicating the date with SAT with you guys. We want to have quite a number of people registered in before we get started. So now we're changing our details. So I click on next. Now I confirm, yes. And I click on submit. There is a response with the link. I've already done this, but I would still re-edit this to add all the necessary details. And yeah. So then we click on complete. We are done. We've submitted. This is an automatic response to whatever we submit. So it has been saved. We got a mail that we enter these responses. Now after this, we are going to get an automatic response from this make. We'll be running this so it can start working on its own. You can see watch response. You can see one person filled it, and you can see the Gmail, like number of responses it has gotten. So I filled it. That's why it's like this. So yeah, let's check out the response and how it interacted with this. So now you can see the response to this. You can see it communicated. You can see only one person filled this recently, and you can see how many credits that's been used from our free 1,000 credits. So as anyone fills this, they deduct from the credits, and you can see active scenarios. We have one, and you can see the number of hours and also. So now we'll be checking our form. It is active. You have to make sure it is active, like it is actively running. So we'll be loading this to check the diagram and the history and see if we are good to go. So you can see the number of credits that was used. You can see the history. We'll be checking this history if anything went wrong or if it is actively running. Our Google form is connected to the Gmail and it is actively running, and you can see the screens and the sources and the error. So we need to go back and update our Gmail content. We need to go back and update our Gmail content so we don't have that error. That error is not a good thing. So you can see the schedule was successful. Everything we did was successful here. Now we can check our incomplete executions. Why was it like that? Let's see what happened. So now we fix that with you can see it was successful. So after this, you're going to see a screen where someone filled the form and got a response, which was me with my personal email address, and I got a response from this automatically. So that's that for this session, and I would see you guys in a call 2 or in other videos from us. So if you have any question or if you have any suggestion, anything you want to ask, you can feel free to send us a mail or reach out to us on WhatsApp or comment under this video, and we'll get into it. And that's it for this